Welcome, everybody. It is Crypto Moose, and it's time to get loose. Mitchell Bouchard, your crypto and NFT investor. What we're going to do on this episode is give you guys the most promising projects for 2025. So what we're going to do is go through CoinMarketCap, and I want to talk about which projects have I been researching and basically buying. So keep in mind, nothing on this episode should be taken as financial advice. You're listening to a loose moose. So guys, on top of that, right now there is an epic storm going on outside. So hopefully you can't hear too much of it. But the internet went down, but I've got the internet plugged in via my cellular data. So things should be working. So if I hit refresh, yeah, we're still good. So basically the Wi-Fi is down, but I'm using my cell phone, that data for the internet. Okay. So what we're going to do first is just start out with Bitcoin. And again, this is for anybody who's a beginner. And guys, comment down below, which projects do you think are most promising in 2025? So I'm just going to go over CoinMarketCap, talk about projects that I think have a lot of potential, and we'll get into other things as well. So guys, please enjoy this. Get a cup of coffee, whatever it may be. So Bitcoin's the first one. Obviously, a lot of you have heard about it, have seen it, but Bitcoin broke all-time highs. And time again, even me, I never just buy Bitcoin and wait because it's boring to me, right? I'm always waiting for an alt season. I'm speculating. I've been learning, instead of being 20% Bitcoin, 80% all the fun, trying to speculate, you should really be 80% Bitcoin, maybe 90% Bitcoin, and 10-20% speculate a little bit. So I'm trying to course correct. I've made that mistake. I would be much further ahead financially had I just bought Bitcoin and just waited. Okay, so Bitcoin's boring for the most part. I understand that, right? But perhaps DeFi is coming, right? With the likes of Bitcoin OS, right? Cardano interoperability, maybe other stuff, right? Nobody knows for sure. But Bitcoin is the store of value. It is the project that, is definitely most promising. So what else do we have here? We have Ethereum. Ethereum, I don't talk about enough, but Ethereum, when you think about DAOs, you think about DeFi, think about yield farming, you think about building projects using smart contracts. Ethereum is the GOAT, right? So with the use case of ETH, and you have the gas, etc., definitely a promising project. I believe we will see at least a $9,000 to $10,000 USD Ethereum. So probably a 3, maybe 4x away. Whereas I think Bitcoin is going to be a 2x max. Maybe, I don't know. You never know, right? But around a $240,000, $250,000 Bitcoin, I think things are getting pretty frothy, if you will. What else? Solana, I'm a little bit unsure about, but at the end of the day, people want to have fun with their memes. Solana is the token that you will be using with the Jew bag. If you're setting up a Phantom wallet, if you want to get access to memes, Solana is going to do well. But it's still a question mark because look how high it is. Compared to other alts, Solana has kind of gotten back to it near its all-time highs. Not there yet, but I don't know. I feel like Cardano and other projects are going to outperform Solana. So Cardano, absolutely going to do well. I think that's another promising project, if not one of the most. Of course, if the midnight airdrop pans out the way I think it will, I think it's going to be the biggest event for Cardano, for any layer one going forward. If the midnight airdrop is successful, you will see users coming from, those top 8 cryptocurrencies. So for those of you that don't know, Midnight is a new privacy-focused layer one. It's a partner chain to Cardano, and there's going to be a big airdrop. So a lot of Cardano holders, 50% of the airdrop is going to Cardano holders, 20% to Bitcoin, and then the rest of the 30% is for Solana, BAT, so BAT holders for Brave, and then other chains like I believe ETH and some of the other layer ones. So keep that in mind. I think that's going to be a big deal, and I think it's going to happen within a month. So maybe Rare Evo is the place to announce that. Just something I've been thinking about, okay? Again, comment down below. Do you think midnight's a big deal or not? Kind of want to hear your thoughts. So we have Ada Sui. I think Sui's going to do very well. Very, very, very well. You got a lot of big influencers talking about it. It's a new layer one. I have not used it. I'm not very educated in it. According to Grayscale, Sui is one of the top performing crypto assets in the past year. So that's the thing, right? Like there's always that new layer one, something that just performs well in a cycle. I think Sui's one of them. I believe Ada is going to be the best performer, but Sui's something new, right? Solana was the winner last cycle. I think Ada or Solana, it feels like was like $5 or $10 not that long ago. So nobody knows for sure, but I think Sui definitely a most promising project. Here's one of my favorites right now. I have not picked up any, but I've been saying it since the last video. I talked about it. What's it up right now? 16% since I talked about it. Polkadot, right? You got parachains. Gavin Wood, he's an Ethereum co-founder. Massive potential opportunity here for Polkadot. You can stake it. You can earn a good yield. Same with Cardano. Same with Solana. This puppy's been around for a little while, and the puppy's barking, right? I think Polkadot, it's a very good buy right now. Just look at the price. If you're looking to buy in the red and sell in the green, if you're looking to buy the lows, sell at new all-time highs, if this thing hits any kind of all-time high, oh man, you're doing well. So I think Polkadot right now, a very promising project that you could get in and do and probably outperform even Cardano. I mean, just looking at the price history, etc. I don't think people that were into Polkadot, I have friends who only own Polkadot. So this could be an absolute winner right there. XRP, I don't know. I've been thinking about it for a while, but I don't know. I don't know. I remember when XRP was $4, and that was like 6 years ago, and it's not even back there yet. Could it do well? Of course. But I'm just liking other stuff more. Crow. Guys, I love Crow because I love Crypto.com. I have their card, you know? It's actually one of the most beautiful cards too. So I have the red. I like it. I earn my rewards. I think this thing's going to do well. You can stake it. You know, and when people want to buy crypto, they're usually going to use an app like a centralized exchange. Crypto.com, it has the branding. They're on different arenas, right? I don't know. I think Crypto.com, where it's at right now, 10 cents. Again, just looking at all-time highs, you got a 5-10x in there, maybe more. So I think that is another promising project. I'm not going to speculate too much. I just want to go over those. Those are my most promising crypto projects. And when I say that, these are projects that I'm pretty confident that if we have a bull run, and if alts do pump, and if we have an alt season, I think these are going to do extremely well. Okay, guys, so if you have Cardano, guys, delegate to the Hedges stake pool. I have a link here. So it's Hedges. I have videos. I have tutorials how to do that. Also, guys, pick up a wallet. So use code MOOSE. Pick up a Tangem. So this is a cold storage wallet. It's not ruin the video. I got to catch it. One hand. Boom. This is a credit card size wallet. And this holds my private keys. It could be holding yours. And basically it allows you to hold your crypto in a non-custodial fashion offline. Cold storage, right? So your private keys are held offline, not on software, not on this desktop. So if somebody hacks your app, right? They can't get access to your crypto. You have to physically tap this device. Use code Moose. You're going to save more than the July sale there. So use code Moose, guys. Save 10%. It's one of the best deals right now in crypto. At least to me, right? I'm trying to sell you guys on that. But I do love this wallet. I love all these wallets. There's the BitKey, right? If you guys are in Bitcoin, if you want to get a cold storage wallet where you don't mess around with the seed phrase, that's a good option, right? I've used it. I like it. Trezor hardware wallet. I love my Trezor. I love it. I've had it for a while. Trezor's been around a long time. I also have the free Cardano mini course and other online courses. Guys, sign up using crypto.com. If you are going to pick up Crow tokens, if you want to get exposure, pick some up there. If you're Canadian, guys, use Wealthsimple. If you've never gotten into crypto and you want to, there's nothing wrong with Wealthsimple. So there's a bunch of stuff here. Check it out. I have 100x projects, more speculative, but definitely some options. BDAG, they're going to be listed on 20 exchanges. I don't know if the project's going to be successful or not, but if it is, you can get in early. So that being said, guys, the moose is loose. Comment down below whatever you want. Give me some episode ideas. Cheers, everybody. I'm going to hide away from the storm.